Right, well, before we start this week's video, a little explanation. This video was done before we had the storm and before Trapazaki got demolished by that storm. Me and the Hobbit went down there a couple of days ago. You'll be pleased to know it's almost back to normal down there now. They've done a cracking job of it. But as I said, this video was done way before that, so I thought some of you might find that a bit confusing. So just to explain that, and while I'm on here, it gives me an opportunity to answer a couple of questions. Somebody asked if the Daily Art over at Here for Me was closed. Yes, it is. Looks like they're going to open it up again as something else, but probably another bakery. But yeah, it's not Daily Art anymore. That happened last year. Crafty Little Things wanted to know if that was the Poor Scala Road. Yes, it is. It's still officially closed, I think, but you can squeeze through there. I've seen vans and stuff going up and down. But of course, things change on a daily basis with that sort of stuff. So don't take that as read. And the tourist tax, I don't know. Not my remit, above my pay grade. So let's get on with this week's video. It's Friday. Welcome back to Rudgy AK. No, start again. Trousers have fell down again. Where's makeup? Although she ain't doing that. I'll do that myself. Thank you very much. Yeah, where is makeup anyway? My hair's all over the place. She's what? In Bristol again? Huh? She live there or something? She does. Oh. I see. Okay. On the bike, you know. Anyway, I'm rambling now. This video will be about, Driftwood. Can't pick up just any old thing, you know. Ooh. That might be all right, actually. Need some little bits for the project I'm doing. It's Friday. Welcome back to Rudgy AK. The Doctor, if you just joined us, hit the like, hit the share, and hit the subscribe. If you hit the coffee page this week, thank you ever so much for doing that. You have no idea how much of a help that is to me just at the moment. Right, well, what have we got this week? Well, as you can see, yet again, I know, I filmed this the other week. I'm on Trapazaki Beach. As I did explain in a few videos ago, it gets, as you've probably seen if you've been watching me regular, some of the parts of the island get very autumnal, I think's the word, this time of year. I call it soaking wet and cold, and I like to be warm. So I usually hit parts of the island where the sun shines. Today I could have probably gone across the mountain. I did think about hooking up with Jimmy Wednesday and going over to Sammy and Here for Me, places like that. But at this time of year, the weather's a little bit unpredictable, so I thought we'd stay where the sun is shining. This morning, I was on the balcony, as you'll see, drinking my coffee without my shirt on. It was such a lovely morning. And I'm too warm now with all this on, but of course on the bike, you know. Anyway, I'm rambling now. Shall we get on with the video? I think we will. Driftwood, mental health, cost of living. Oh, we got lots to talk about, haven't we? Let's crack on. What's it like living here? Well, we're just at the end of January, beginning of February now. As you can see, I've got no shirt on. Just coming up to lunchtime. And I'll show you why this is good for my mental health. Well, get your coffee, follow me. So yeah, end of January, beginning of February, it's too hot to wear a shirt sat outside in the sun. Been enormously helpful to my mental health. Used to wake up with massive anxiety and panic attacks most mornings. I've had to struggle through the morning at work, getting bombarded by various comments from various people at the place I worked. And in the afternoons, I always managed to gather it up and get on with it. And I'd get home and be exhausted. Here, even on a bad day, I seem to be able to cope better. It is a bit chilly in the shade though. Let me show you. As you can see, the sun rises over there and goes across that way, so this part of the building doesn't get the sun in the afternoon. Well, in the summer, in the afternoon, late afternoon, it doesn't get the sun. Of course, in the winter time, the sun's quite low in the sky, so we've lost it now. It's gone round the back of the building there, which is why I sit out there in the mornings. I can still walk about with no shirt on though. I know it doesn't look good. Okay, cost of living hack. This 1 litre bottle of milk from the Peratata supermarket, mini market, was €2.50. Now if you look down here, a 2 litre one is £3.18 in Lidl's. So I'll let you do the maths. But you do pay for convenience at the mini markets. Although the Peratata one isn't too bad, I don't think. I've just stopped here for a minute because I'm on the way to Trapezacki and Lordas to do a bit of beach combing for Driftwood. It's one of the things I like to do during the day. But this is the view on the road down to, well, what is effectively part of my job now. Mountain's looking splendid. And like I say, it's the 1st of February today, I think. White rabbits, etc. Now showing you that, let's get back to the job in hand. James will like this bit. Hotels. I do worry about the building on this island and the sort of tourism it's going to attract going forwards. I don't think I'm the only one. pickings here. It gets back. Some driftwood. We'll pull up by the local bus station. There we go. Yeah, so as I said, this beach is pretty good for driftwood. Gets battered in the winter. No good picking up just anything though. Yeah, it is a special place, I think you'll agree. Cost of living, well, as I keep saying, I don't think it's as bad as the UK. Maybe I'm a bit out of touch. But it was only last winter that I was there. I didn't go back this winter because I hurt my back the beginning of last year, and I can't now do, well, I suppose I could do some of the things I did. I think I'd find it difficult, and I don't want to injure my back any further, so we stopped doing that. I'd much rather do this anyway, you know. Now, you see these little ball things on the beach? The Hobbit absolutely loves those. She likes throwing them at me. I did do some research on them, and it turns out that they are seagrass and seaweed that's been rubbed around on the seabed, and it rolls up into a ball like that. So pretty harmless really, I suppose, and good fun for the Hobbit. Reef. Well, as you can see, we're at the top end of Trapazaki Beach. I'm out doing what I do on a regular basis these days, hunting for bits of driftwood. The Hobbit seems to love the stuff that I make. She's one of my biggest fans. She's ended up with a house full of the stuff. And at the moment I'm on quite a big project for her birthday. More about that probably in another video, so she doesn't get wind of it, because her birthday's not till April. So yeah, interesting video this week. Stick with it. It does brighten up towards the end. And if you were here last week, welcome back, and thanks for the support that you guys give me. What a great day to be alive. Stunning. I know I've said it before, but I never tire of this place. Beautiful. As you can see, we're down the other end of the beach now. The sea has given the road a bit of a belting with the recent storms we've had. They're going to have to repair that again. I don't think I've seen it go quite that far back in recent years, but then that's just erosion, isn't it, really? That happens all around the world. Right, so I've just put some stash there next to the bike. It's getting a bit warm, so I've had to take my jacket off that I was using on the bike. So let's go up the other beach now. Let's see if we can find any more driftwood. Slim pickings, unfortunately. Either somebody beat me to it, or there isn't much about. Let's go and see what we can see. Oh, I don't think I'll find much on here. It's mostly seaweed at the moment. It's a little bit on the shoreline. Anyway, we can have a look, can't we? Yeah, those of you who haven't been on this channel before, that's Lordas over in the background, that stretch that goes along there, and the beaches that connect from there to Trapazaki. I think we might have to head to Lordas. There's not much in the way of driftwood really. There's lots of bamboo, which would be good for the garden. If I had a car, I'd probably pick that up and take it back, but I haven't got a car yet. On the subject of cars, actually, yeah, I've had a few people get in touch, and somebody, John, emailed me as well, with people who've got cars for sale. I'm probably going to try and get a 4x4, but I've got no budget, so it's going to have to be very cheap. Almost giveaway price. The Hobbit, well, I've told her to hang fire. She's going to get an old dumper, so if we can find something that's really cheap and reliable, really cheap, for when the kids come out, we might buy that between us. But I think it's time she got the Z4 she's after. That's what she really wants. So when she comes out, we're going to go and have a look at one of those for her. But anyway, thanks a lot. And if you think there's anything that you know of that I might need that's going cheap, let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. Anyway, let's get back to the driftwood. I've just spotted a plank that might be of some use. Well, there you go, we're back at the bike, and I think we'll head for Lordas because well, I didn't get quite as much as I wanted to. Now I've got to get it on the bike somehow. Always well, let's get on and go off to Lordas, I suppose, see if we can find something else. And as if by magic, the power of television, here we are, Lordas Beach. Still hunting for driftwood, which is why we're here. I wouldn't normally film a beach so soon after it had been on the channel, but like I say, today I'm out getting driftwood. I thought I'd bring you with me because a lot of you are interested as to what goes on daily life here. I checked the price of petrol for you today when I filled the Black Pearl up this afternoon. There's a little photograph I took for you. Quite expensive. It never really went down here. When we had the war breakouts, the prices shot up like they did in the UK. But in the UK, it started to come back down again. It didn't here, and in fact, it's gone up again now, I noticed. So there we go. The search for wood continues. There's a nice bit there if I had a car. I haven't got a car, unfortunately. Zakynthos looking stunning there. A great day to be alive. There's a load of seaweed up there I can see. I was up there the other day and it's took a bit of a battering. There isn't much wood there really. I think we're better off down this part. So we'll have a little look, see what we can find. Well, I was walking down the beach down there, picking up bits of driftwood. Just down there towards where Clematis is. And I bumped into one of my oldest friends on the island, Babis, and his family, his grandchildren. He's got an allotment here. Now this sort of sums up how it used to be. They used to grow all the produce on here for the families over the years. And Clematis used to grow their own vegetables and things for the restaurant. Well, Babis still does that. And he said, Davey, you want a lettuce and a... Look at that, look. And a cauliflower. I mean, so when you go on about the cost of living, depends who you're friends with. Because my neighbours quite often, I'll come home and there'll be some salad or something hung on the gate. Steve brings things round. We all swap and change stuff. That's why I say to you, when people ask me if there's anything I need from the UK, I always say naan bread. Steve absolutely loves naan breads. I don't know what he does with them. They don't last him long. I don't ask. But yeah, there's a lot of that still goes on, and I don't think that necessarily happens so much in the UK, does it really? But anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. I've got to find a way of putting it on the bike now without damaging it. But I'm sure we'll manage. Yeah. Look at that. I mean, who wouldn't love that? This time of year, it's very easy to come down here and just enjoy the views. I find it a massive, massive help. My mental health has improved no end, being as we're talking about that today. I still get up with the odd bit of anxiety. I haven't had many panic attacks for a while now, which makes it much easier to deal with daily life. It hasn't been easy moving here though. If you're thinking of doing it, it's incredibly difficult now. And as I said in a few videos ago now, me and the Hobbit will be doing a few videos with how she got here and her journey. It's been traumatic to watch, to be fair. And for those of you who were asking, yeah, me and the Hobbit are now an item, and I've been asked a lot over the last year or so whether we were romantically involved or not, and if not, why not? Well, the reason was quite simple, really. It was a lot of hard work moving out here, and I didn't want to hook up with somebody. This is bad. I wasn't keen to hook up with somebody who was going to be 1,400 miles away and had no chance of getting a visa. So when it looked like she was going to get the visa, I sort of decided that, give it a go. We both think the world of each other, so why not, But yeah, look at that. Sun setting. Italy in that direction, Syria in that direction, the mainland over there. And as I said many times before, this is where it started for me. Nearly 35 years ago now. Me and Babis, who's just pipped his own, the guy giving me the cauliflower and the lettuce, we were just discussing that we've grown old together, 66 this birthday. 66. My only advice to the young uns is never act your age. So there you go. I hope this video has been of some interest to a few of you. We haven't had to do a winter warmer, that's for sure. What a great day to be alive. Remember, nothing's ever that bad, and there's somebody who would like you to be around. Yeah, I'm glad I stuck around. I very nearly didn't. Yeah. And if you've got a friend who you haven't heard from for a while, who you know has been acting a bit, give them a ring. I've got a couple of friends that I worry about, and what we do is I ring them. If they don't answer, they have to give me a thumbs up on a text. If they don't, because you don't always feel like talking, you know. So as long as I get the thumbs up, I know they're okay. But us guys need to talk about it more. Anyway, look at that. Sunset, Lordas Beach. I'm going to go for a little private walk now down the beach. I'm going to walk past my old haunt, Clematis, and then I'm going to go home and have fish and chips because it's Friday, and a bottle of wine. Now I know that's not good for my mental health and I'll suffer for it tomorrow, but I had a problem with alcohol, so I let myself have a couple of bottles of wine a week, maybe 3. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. I've got some great bits of wood now. I can go home and finish the Hobbits project. More on that later. And never mind the cauliflower and lettuce, cabbage, things like that I was given yesterday. I've also been given some fresh eggs, so I've poached them. Now you will get nice eggs from most of the mini markets because a lot of people around here have chickens and cockerels, and they take them in the mini market, and the mini market sell them on. So there you go, there's another top tip. Well, that was another video. I hope it wasn't too depressing for you. It's going to have been better than the last few weeks where we've had rain, hasn't it? At least we're in the sunshine today. And I hope that's explained a little bit about my journey and the cost of living and a few other bits and pieces and things that I do during the week. So, I hope you come back next week if you've subscribed. If you haven't already, hit the like, share and subscribe. Sit back and enjoy the ride. And if you hit the coffee page and PayPal, thank you ever so much for that. It's a massive, massive help. So don't forget, hit the like, hit the share, and hit the subscribe. And I'll see you guys next week. Thanks ever so much for watching, and thanks ever so much for your support. Buy your ticket. Dreams do come true. True story. Well, I think that went well. I think we should get back on the bike now and go home. It's Friday, so maybe a glass of wine, or chicken and chips, or fish and chips. Chicken and chips, fish and chips. Oh, I don't know. We'll have to have a think about that. Let's go.